Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic. And it's your boy. You know what I'm saying? We here again, another one. Episode 21, y'all. And as promised, I got Jamaican G in here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. He here, you know what I mean? Before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to everybody that's watching. Also, thank you for watching Stirring the Pot. And shout out to my new co-host, the real Shay Rosa, for Stirring the Pot. We're gonna bring y'all a whole lot of new content with that as well. So yeah, y'all tuning in. So before I get tuned in, let me get y'all right real quick. Hold up. There's a little stuff in here. So we on one. I'm back. All right, so G,
Yo,
let's get into it, man. Tell the people a bit about yourself. Tell the people who you are, for those that don't know. For those that didn't get to read your bio, you know what I'm saying?
that's a long ass bio too.
Yeah.
So look, my name is Jamaican G. I'm a comedian, stand up, and skit content creator on Instagram. You know, been doing my thing since about maybe 2015, 2016. You know, been viral, quadruple 100 million times. I'm most known for the skit where my daughter, I was accusing my baby daughter of twerking. That joint went viral on Shade Room, Baller, all types of platforms, man. So that's my most notable video, but not my only video I'm known for. But you know, I'm here, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So tell the people a bit how you got started in doing stand up. You know what I mean?
All right, so I got started
Or
by.
tell her. Matter of fact, let's rewind it before we get into how you got started with stand up.
Mhm.
How did you get started? Which one was first, the skits or the stand up?
Doing skits that came first.
All right. So how did you get started with the skits? Tell the people a bit about that.
So at the time, I had a job. I used to work at Pepsi, and at the time, like I used to just. First of all, my personality always been geared towards comedy anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like always been a goofy guy, funny person. Not necessarily a joke teller, but just funny. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
I get in my car and talk random. Don't hit my truck. What's up? And I used to get on my on Facebook and just talk random trash while I'm in the car, and I would post the clips. And so um after I don't know about a couple months, uh it started like catching fire. I started getting views and a whole lot of feedback and content. People started sharing my stuff, and I was on Facebook. So I started kind of playing off of that, and I started doing like little skits by myself. So them joints just start going viral, man. So all of a sudden, like comedy fell into my lap.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So which skit took off? What
Uh,
was the first skit that took off?
so the first skit that took off where is this joint where I was me and my girl had just moved into this new crib, and I was like something just made me like act like I forgot what it's called, like a man's day home or something like that. But it was when like your girl leaving, all of a sudden you want to turn up. And I was playing the song by yeah, we around the same age, I think. 69 Boys. Remember them 69 Boys?
Mm-hmm.
It was either Luke or 69 Boys. I forgot how it go. Put it to the burn end of them day, something like that.
Yeah, I know what John you talking about. I remember
Uh,
that.
and I act like she was walking out the door and she left out the door. I turned the camera on myself and I start kind of like dancing, like freaking on my couch and like doing all types of crazy dances and shit like that. And that shit went viral on
We keep it clean. We keep it clean. We keep it clean.
ain't no cursing.
Yeah, we don't curse. We don't curse.
Thank you for telling me, Mr. Host.
I told you the other day when we spoke.
Well, you
You
gotta tell
forgot
me
though,
if
so it's cool.
all right. Well, my fault. We was
It's cool.
yeah, we was I was kind of like dancing on stuff, and it took off, man. Like at first I couldn't believe it, bro, because like I thought I was tripping. I seen 5,000. I'm like, what? 10,000 and 20,000, bro. That video probably did over 100,000 right now, man. So that's one of my first joints that went viral on Facebook. But then, like, I'm gonna let you ask the questions, but there was a lot more that came after that.
That's what's up, man. So as you was doing the skits, you did that skit, you started doing more skits.
Yep.
And the people was taking to you evidently because the numbers was going up, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it was only right that you wanted to jump into the stand up.
So
how did that go? Like how did you get into that?
So I didn't want to do stand up. What happened was after I started amassing all these views, one of my homies, shout out to DJ Big Biz, him and his cousin was putting on a comedy show. Mind you, Keith from Up the Block, right?
Yeah.
Keith from Up the Block, my homie Wiz, Khalif Little, he's a comedian in Philly. And who else was on the show? Tommy Too Smooth. You know Tommy Too Smooth? He a legend in Philly.
Yeah.
Right. It was having a comedy show, and he didn't even ask me, bro. So he asked me for a picture. He didn't even ask me to be on the show. He asked me for a picture. I was like, for what? And I forgot what the reason he gave me, bro. He was like, yo, send me a picture, G. He said some kind of reason, like, but it was for like something else. So I sent him the picture, bro. Next thing I knew, he sent me a flyer back with me on a flyer of the show. I'm like, bro, what is this? He was like, bro, I'm putting you on stage. I was like, what? Bro, I didn't mean to tell you. I was so nervous, bro. I was so nervous, man. And looking back at it, I did good because of the type of personality I have. But now, because I'm a seasoned comedian, as far as being on stage, I'm like, dang, that shit was trash. But you live and you learn.
Right. That's what's up, man. So how did the people take to you on your first time on that stage? Like, what was it like for you? What was the experience?
Honest with you, I didn't bomb. I got some laughters in and all that. But like I said, me being on stage more, 7-8 years later, I looking back at it, I was like, ew, you know what I mean? Like, that was trash, but the people laughed. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm gonna call it successful, but me being who I am now, I'm like, nah, that was trash. But it was a lot of this. It wasn't even jokes. It was just me like talking. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no punchlines. Wasn't no concept. It was just me just talking.
Yeah, you just going in and just doing you.
Yeah.
Kind of sort of like what you do with the skits. Right? Or do you really like sit there and write your skits together, put them together?
Like, listen, I'm on some big and whole stuff. None of my skits I've actually written. I just the more I start progressing, the more I know. All right, boom, first scene, boom, second scene, boom, because you basically just telling the story visually. You know what I'm saying? So, you just beginning, middle, end. You just link it together.
Yeah. Okay. So what you like doing more, the stand up or the skits?
All right, so not my last show, because I only been on stage like 3 times in the past, like almost a year. Like I got a lot going on, but I had a show. It was like 600 people there, bro, and I can honestly say I made almost 600 people laugh. You know what I'm saying? That's a great feeling. But I don't care what comedian you talk to. Not every comedian gonna make everybody laugh.
Right.
It's been a long time since like I haven't bombed in years. You know what I'm saying? But it's that feeling when you don't make people laugh, and also it's that nervous feeling when you about to go on stage that I hate. And talking to other professional, like real professional comedians, like I did shows with a lot of big people, man. Just Hilarious, Michael Blackston, a lot of people. The guy from Living Single, Overton. I did shows with a lot of people.
Yeah, some good comedians, man. So what was that experience like? All right, like, so you said you worked with Just Hilarious. What was that like?
Well, I didn't do a show with her, but I was at the show and I was backstage with her. And
so you was in the same room with the comedian.
Yeah, she let us come back and bust it up with her and all that, and see.
Did you get any advice?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to tell you. Like, everybody get nervous, bro, because I think you had to ask me which one I like better. But I like when you make people laugh, but it's that nervous feeling that you get when you about to go on stage, bro. I hate it. But once I get up there, I'm good to go. But it's that walk. It's like when a fighter is walking to the ring, and I don't care what none of them fighters say, bro. They get nervous, man.
They definitely get nervous because the lights is on them. It's kind of like how when I go on, like I'm literally sitting under the spotlight, and once I get under the spotlight before I hit that button, yeah, I'll be nervous. Even though I done did it 21 times now, but that feeling is still there.
But listen, all like I said, all the heavy hitters, man, all them get nervous, bro. The people I'm telling you about, Michael Black, all these people, I seen them backstage pacing, walking back and forth. So I'm like, oh, this is normal. But like I said, I love it when I make people laugh. But the skits, I love the skits because I get to, it's crazy putting stuff together, visualizing it, and actually filming it. So
right,
that a little edge over stand up a little bit because of the nervous feeling I get when I'm about to go on the stage. I hate that. But once I'm on there, I'm good.
Yeah. All right, so let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Who are some of the people that you consider the GOATs of comedy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me your top 5 GOATs of comedy.
All right, so I get asked this question a lot, man,
and
this is the thing I'm gonna let you know, right? You probably gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Before I became a comedian, bro, I never went to a stand-up comedy show ever.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I of course I watch Martin, but I've never went to a Martin show. I never went to a Dave Chappelle show or Kevin Hart show. I ain't do none of that till after I became a comedian. So
right.
I'm gonna put Martin. Of course, Kevin Hart up there. The kind of typical thing. Kevin Hart, Dave
That's
Chappelle.
2.
Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Martin. See, I don't want to be fake, man, because I only seen like one Richard Pryor stand-up comedy special.
Yeah, I think you need to study him a little bit more then, you know what I mean? Because that's one of the OGs of the OGs, bro.
So hear me out. I pay homage to all them guys, bro. But sometimes, like, these comedians are lied to you. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, well I watched this stuff, but I didn't take anything." I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with taking some good and let you know. But bro, I feel like this is not a cocky statement because I can actually learn and get better. But I feel like I'm good doing what I'm doing. I feel like if I start watching everybody, I'm gonna start taking from everybody because comedians gonna lie. They take from everybody. Now, I'm not saying like it's a whole like you take a joke or you take a phrase, but you would take mannerisms. Like I'm gonna tell you, I had
yeah, and taking and run with it a little bit. Yeah,
you don't know, it's psychological. You don't know, bro. Like you probably got a homie or I don't know if you whatever your situation, your girl or wife or baby mom, like or your homie. You might be around somebody so much you start talking like them a little bit. Or you start walking like them, act like you don't know because you've been around them. I did a show down. Oh my God, I forgot what it's called, man. I did a show downtown, and when I got off stage, an older comedian was like, "Yo, get your own style." Like he wasn't coming at me because I know him, but he was like, "Get your own style." I'm like, what are you talking about? He said you was on stage with the cup and you was sipping like this, and you was moving like this. That's what's name style. I'm like, I never seen that guy perform before. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it's cool to take from the OGs before you because it's paying homage for real, for real.
Right.
And even if you don't know that, you simply just don't know that. You feel me?
Right.
So
No,
like,
I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. I just stated myself as far as that. You feel me? Like you might think I'm crazy, man, but I don't really watch a lot of stand-up comedy, man. Like I do like
yeah, I don't think you should think much about that anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't really see that though. Like I don't see that. Like even when you doing your skits and stuff, like, bro, I don't really see that you taking from nobody. I see that you coming up with content and you doing it all you and it's funny. Like, bro, even the other day I seen the other day when it was the bull.
I'm gonna cut you. How can I disrespect my own culture, bro? You know I'm really from Jamaica, bro. You know who Oliver is?
Who?
Oliver.
No.
He's a Jamaican. He's like R. Martin in Jamaica. When I was,
Okay.
I'll be 40 years old soon. When I was growing up, Oliver was the man. He's like R. Martin. So I would definitely put Oliver up there. I don't think Oliver ever did stand up. He probably did theater, but I'm gonna definitely throw him in my top as far as comedians, bro, because he paved the way for a lot. And a lot of Jamaicans say like, "Yo, you remind me like of a young Oliver, like how I act or do it." And I might not know subconsciously, but I'm doing like something I probably seen when I was 10 or 9. You feel me? So.
All right. So, who are some of the comedians that you actually worked with during with skits and comedy? Stand up wise. Like, tell me a bit about that.
I worked with almost everybody in Philly. Almost everybody. I worked with some people from New York. Around the area as far as like tri-state area.
I know you did something with MaxxMadness.
That's my guy, man.
That's my actual cousin on my wife's side, but we was homies for 20 years before and didn't even know that I didn't even know my wife was related to him. So it was like
that's my
we
guy.
Family anyway when he pulled up.
He gave me my first interview, man, like back in like 2016, 17.
That's what's up, man.
My guy.
That's what's up. That's what's up. He's supposed to be on it, when you going off, he coming on. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, text me last week out of nowhere. And he was like, "Yo, you on tonight?" I'm like, "What are you talking?" I'm sorry. I was like, "What are you talking about?" So I didn't know that he knew about this situation.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, what's some of the struggles that you go through as a comedian? Tell the people a bit about that.
All right, so the struggle is not every day as a comedian, bro. You are in a good mood. That's like why I had to reschedule last week. That's why I know I could only be on here for maybe like another 15 more minutes because I got a bunch of kids, I got a girl, I got a life, man. So it'd be a lot of stuff going on. Like for a while, I wasn't on stage, I wasn't dropping content because life catch up to you, bro. And you still got to be this funny person when a lot of nonsense is going on in your life, or you still got to keep people laughing. And sometimes that's hard, bro. I push through. You get what I'm saying? But that's hard, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I know, one of the things comedians worry about most is bombing. That's y'all biggest thing that y'all worry about most, right?
Yeah.
So if it's one thing that you learned in comedy that you wasn't prepared for but had to learn, what was that?
Not every joke is gonna be funny, but you gotta learn how to maneuver around that, which I've learned. I ain't bombed in about 5 years, bro. At one point, I had bombed 3 shows, like back to back to back, and having people stare at you while you trying to be funny, like, bro, I want to jump off a bridge somewhere, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I learned that let's be myself. Everybody really know me in person, bro. No, I might not be a joke teller, but I'm a funny, jovial person. So once you get on that stage, be that same person. I had to learn to just be me. And ever since then, bro, when I learned to just be me and stop trying to tell jokes, like of course, I have a set, but don't try to tell the jokes. Be yourself. My homie came to that bomb. He was like, "G, what is you doing?" He was like, "Bro, be yourself. Act like it's me, you, and Ken and Mo out here chilling." I was like, "Damn, you right, bro." And ever since then, bro, I've been myself.
Yeah, that's one of the things I highlight on this show a lot. Being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because when you be yourself, people get to see you in your natural state. You know what I'm saying?
Natural state.
And being in your natural state when you're talented brings out another side of you that you didn't even know existed anyway, because you being yourself, which gives you the space and opportunity to create more.
Right.
So what's next for Jamaican G?
What's next, man? Yo, bro, I have, like I said, life been coming at me. There ain't no excuse though, but I actually got a podcast I've been working on for a long time. There's a lot of marketing and stuff I'm trying to do to get my, because like skip for skip, bro, as far as online, skip for skip, I think mine can bang with the big dogs. It's just that I didn't pass that threshold yet. So now it's I'm my own team. All I got is really my girl. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta come up with a better marketing strategy to get my skits out there, because I have gone viral a million times, bro. But I gotta work on my marketing, because I watch these guys skits. I'm like, yo, I either did the same skit or I did something similar, and I should be where you at. No hating on them, but I should be where you at, because we doing the same work, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what's the difference between me and them? Oh, they got the exposure. So now I gotta work on getting more exposure for myself.
All right. So if it was any advice that you wanted to give to comedians that's trying to start getting into it, because I noticed it's the same thing with music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just think they could do it. It's a lot of people just think they could just do it, and they just good from the rip. Tell me some advice you would give to other people out there trying to get into this field and circuit. Give them some good advice.
First of all, be you. Stop trying to be everybody else. Because I see a lot of comedians stealing people ideas and stealing people concepts and stealing content. Just be yourself, man. Be yourself, and know that sometimes, like some videos I've done, I'm like, yo, this the one. It ain't hit. Yeah. And then I got other videos where I'm just like, yo, all right, like, yo, Tig, let's go shoot real quick. And them joints take off.
Yeah.
So it's just that, let's keep working and be consistent, man. And that was my issue for this past year, not being consistent, because life was throwing the whole kitchen sink at me. You feel me? So, but that's
it get like that sometimes. Life be like.
Be yourself and be consistent. That's all. That's all, bro. Yo, my dad, man, I gotta shout out my dad, Big G, man. He always told me.
Shout out to Big G.
Yeah, you already know. I'm gonna send him this joint when we get done. He always told me, bro, not the same day a leaf drops in water that it rots. So I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Everything's about timing. That leaf, when that drop in that puddle, ain't gonna rot that same day. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep being consistent, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's one thing I'm trying to look. I keep hearing this conversation getting beat in my ear, right?
Right.
So, everybody was like, yo, don't slow up. I took my break, right? And people thought I was quitting.
Right.
But I was taking my break because I was trying to, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to this space, and it started taking off, and it was overwhelming.
That's dope.
Like, bro, it was so overwhelming because my group was only like 83 people. Then it shot up to 5K out of nowhere.
Wow.
Like,
that's what's up, man.
within a matter of weeks, right?
That's what's
so
up.
I was trying to figure out how to deal with submissions and people and phone calls and all of that. So I started the Stirring the Pot joint. Like, I started the Stirring the Pot show, and that's my second spinoff show from this podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you there. Consistency is definitely key, because people be calling me like, when the next one.
That's dope.
And now I gotta keep divvying out the next one. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel too pressured either, bro, because it was some times where I felt pressured. I had to drop. If it's not right, you gotta be consistent. But if it's not right, it's not right. But make sure it's right when you pop back out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I did. I wanted to make sure I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure I knew how it was gonna go. I have a co-host now for that joint, and she gonna be on that joint with me. And I'm
gonna tell you, bro.
I'm gonna have a co-host for the pot, like, you know what I'm saying, a co-host for this one. So,
I'm gonna tell you too. You're doing a great job with the questioning. You're not over talking me too much, because sometimes you're on these podcasts, bro, and mother lovers, they ask you a question, then you trying to answer, then they ask you another question. Like, calm down, bro. Like, let's get into it. We talking like we talking on the phone or something. You feel me?
Yeah, that's something that it's something that I really want to focus on. Taking my time to make sure everything is right and is consistent.
Right. No,
You know what I'm saying? This quality content. I make sure I put people of quality on there.
Right.
People who really taking their craft serious.
Right.
Not people just playing around, because a lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? They just throw anybody up on the joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I always want to make sure that I have somebody that's solid,
right,
and credible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's the biggest thing. Like, it'd be a lot of these joints with a whole bunch of, just anybody's, and it's like nobody's are everywhere. That was Nate thing. You know what I'm saying? But although that's true, you want to have your show having some validity to the point where even if people know about them, but they're worth talking to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So if somebody, one of your followers or fans don't know who I am, I'm on Instagram, by the way, at Jamaican G _. I'm on Instagram at Jamaican G _. So say if somebody like, yo, I seen this boy Jamaican G, who is that? Once they check out my gram and my Facebook, like, oh, this dude really, he's around stars and he really went viral. He really is a comedian. Like, I'm not trying to say you building your platform off of my name, like you need me, but when people see that it's a valid person that you have up there, that's gonna put more light towards you. Like, yo, he really got some people that's really doing something.
Yeah, and it definitely be people doing that. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I put the GEE up because of the Facebook.
You good, bro. Like I said, I had to because of Instagram. Like my government name starts with a G. That's where it came from. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So when I started, I meant to tell you this too. It's as soon as you can, copyright or whatever you want to do, your name of your podcast, because somebody actually has my name out there. He's a rapper from, I ain't gonna say where he's from, but he's a rapper.
Yeah, the name of my joint is the Podcast, so that's simple for everybody. You know what I mean?
Right. But what I'm saying is, make sure you copyright.
Oh yeah, everything is A1 with that. I already, you know what I'm saying? I made sure I went and made my moves on that. You know what I'm saying?
When I started my name, it said somebody already had the Instagram. I'm like, dang, like I ain't want to put no Jamaican G there, because people think it's G, Jamaican G. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's definitely Jamaican G with the capital.
Yeah, because you gotta be that trademark is important, man.
Very, bro. Very, man.
It's very important, because somebody take your name and then try to get bread off your name. Like,
bro, I DM'd the guy. I ain't gonna say where he's from. I DM'd him because I think how I see him. I think he was, you know how you like somebody post on Instagram or you see their name on the post. So I'm like, Jamaican G. So I slid in his DM. I'm like, yo, bro, what's up with this? He started laughing. He was like, you want me to change my name? I was like, respectfully, because respectfully, I really put in work. He ain't really got no body of work as a rapper or as a whatever he trying to do. So that's my name, bro.
Yeah, he trying to steal your name. He trying to get a little validity off you. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about it. Johnny Cochran working. I got my lawyers working.
Yeah, when you putting in work, you gonna fight for your name. You know what I'm saying? You stand on that like Coca-Cola. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Y'all gotta watch that ball.
Yo, my goodness.
What's up, man?
So if it's one thing life has taught you, you know what I'm saying, on this comedic journey, what is that?
I ain't trying to be corny, but keep pushing, be consistent.
Hey, it's not corny to say what's authentically on your mind. You know what I'm saying?
When I have me coming up, how I came up, a lot of the stand-up guys ain't really flocked to me because I started off on Instagram or on Facebook. So they're like, oh, you're not a real comedian. So once I start learning doing comedy, bro, and I start selling out my own shows, a lot of people started to hate. So that come with it too. Like with your podcast, bro, like you say, you jump from this to that, and to that, you might have a few podcast people or whatever people about that or already did hate on you or is coming. So
yeah,
it taught me was like what I'm doing is keep pushing, bro. Hey, ignore the hate because people gonna talk, man. People gonna talk, dog.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
He don't know what he doing. First of all, like I told you, you've been very, very professional. I've done a lot of interviews, bro, and this joint is right. You ask me questions, you got the graphics up, like everything cool, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it on the up and up. You know what I mean?
Keep pushing, bro.
Um,
And also, I want you to know, I treat everybody. Remember how I called you last week and showed you what I was doing? I try to treat everybody professionally, man. And my fault for
yeah, you definitely was on your John. You kept it professional with me, like, you know what I'm saying. You called me, let me know what was going on, and I did a stirring the pot. That was my second episode of stirring the pot when you gave me that call and you let me know I improvised, and you know what I'm saying. It was all good, you know what I'm saying, because I knew you was gonna keep your word and come on, you know what I'm saying. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, I definitely peeped that about you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted you on in the first place.
Because you know to it, bro. I treat everybody the same, bro. I don't care if you had one subscriber, one follower, nothing. I treat everybody with respect. I treat everybody grind. It's some guys like where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I could ask for a service fee to do this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could ask for it. Yo, bro, because it's half an hour out of my time. I'm doing something with my kids, or I make money doing comedy. You get what I'm saying? But I treat everybody with respect, bro. I appreciate everybody grind, and I just try to be like, I'm not, big. I'm big, but I'm not big yet. Man, use my name around with it, bro. I don't care. Tag the Jamaican people, tag, comedians, because people know me. You know what I'm saying? So do your thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and I definitely knew. I was excited that you was coming on, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Max Madness gonna be on here right after you. Right, he just sent me a text like, "Give me 10 minutes and I'll be on." I'm on the way to the crib now, like, and I'm like, all right.
He gave me my first interview like 2016 or 17, bro. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, man. We was in the Lions then together, so
right.
We was rapping together for years, so like,
right.
To see him transition,
what's crazy?
and go from a rapper to a comedian,
right?
Like, for me, it was like perfect because his punchlines be fun. Like, he had them funny punchlines,
right?
And the music, and here he go right here. Let me add him in.
Yeah, go ahead.
I brought him right up. Hey, here he go right here. What up, cuz?
Yo.
Yeah, so we bought you. We just spoke you right up, man.
Yeah,
so
my bad. I'm still driving it. You know what I mean? I'm still in traffic. I was just trying to grab. You know what I mean? Hop on before Jamaican G had to dip off.
He
That's
on.
my guy right there, man.
He on. AG. Can you hear us? I don't know if he can hear anymore. It's like he went out.
What? Oh,
it's like he went out. He left out.
Oh man, I can barely hit. My bad, man. I'm on the road. Hold on, man. I gotta situate a little bit. I gotta put some headphones in.
Yeah,
I can't hear
put some
you.
lights.
Pull
over and put the lights on or something.
I'm almost home, man. I'm about to say,
pull over and put the lights on.
Over, but I'm like 5 minutes away.
Hey man, listen, we had Jamaican G on, you know what I'm saying? For those that's just tuning in, and for those that's watching, thank you for watching, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got Max Madness on here now. Get your camera right, boy. We see everything you doing on this job.
Hold on, bro. I'm driving on the road. I'm trying to put the headphones in the speaker.
Man, you might as well just pull over, bro. Pull over. It's getting real ratchet on the pot tonight. On a Friday night, y'all.
I don't know
what happened with G. I guess G clipped off. He was just on, but I don't know how he got off. He must have cut it off because you was getting on. I told
You
him we
should have
was going
stayed
to be
on,
on at
man.
the same time. You know what I'm saying?
You can hear what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, we can hear you, good brother. We can hear you, good brother. That's why I said
He said,
pull over. At
I
least
just
just
can't
pull
see you.
over, man. Just pull over and give us some light, because the people can't see you.
Hold on. I'm in an unsavory neighborhood. I don't want to pull over here.
He said unsavory.
Pull
Hey,
over in
Max,
this
man,
joint.
what you
I
got
mean,
going on?
they might steal the hubcaps. Say,
Hey, Max, yo, tell the people what you got going on right now. Tell the people what you got coming.
comedian Max Madness. I've been doing a lot lately, man. I've been working, man. I just recently filmed a movie. It's about to premiere in August. It's called Mistransaction. I'm about to say we just got picked up for a film festival, so we was doing that last week. The Philadelphia Film Festival, Independent Film Festival. It was a new experience. It was fun for me too, man. I've been doing the comedy and the radio stuff, so the the film thing is new to me. Even though I've been in films before, it's a different experience with this one. I ain't knocking the
Right.
ones I've been in before, but this one was a different experience. And I worked with a
Right.
bunch of comedians now that are like a little more established than me, so it was like a great experience. The stand up still going strong. I'm still up and coming though, so I mean, don't let me hype it. I'm still up and coming. I'm working.
Hey,
See,
man, we all working. I feel you, good brother, because we all doing the same thing, man. We all working, trying to get in the positions that we need to be, but we getting in position and things is happening while we getting in position. And that's what it's about. It's called the grind for a reason. You know what I mean? So tell us a bit about this movie you doing, man.
and also, it's a comedy. I don't want to give too much of the plot away, man.
You ain't gotta get
We
too
had
much about
a
the
ball
plot, but
though.
you can tell us a bit about, your character at least.
Well, my character, I don't want to sound typical, but I'm a drug dealer, sorta, sorta. I don't have much experience in that. Wink, wink. Uh, no, but it was fun, man. I basically, it's kind of like I want to say I kind of set things in motion. What happens with my character, but I don't want to give too much away because it's not like it just happens. Like I just watched the film and it was a great experience, but it was just like, listen, I'm not in it long though. I'm not gonna hype it up like I'm a movie star now. I am just I thought I had I thought that I had the face of like the leading role,
Right,
the sexy heartthrob character.
right.
Turns out I just got the face of a cameo. So I'm in and out that jump. Hold on. I'm oh wait, maybe at that. There we go. Like Jesus. These people driving crazy out here in Philly, bro.
Hey, man, just make sure you're being safe. You know what I'm saying? Since, you driving, I was trying to get you to pull over and stop, but we can still
I'm
continue
about to
the
pull over
interview as
right
we
now.
go. Jamaican G left the chat. You know what I'm saying? And left the live on the pod, but he was on and he gave the people some info about what he doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was watching while we was going on.
Yeah, I've been watching the whole time, bro.
Yeah, man. So what else you got going right now?
Hold on. Just give me a second, bro. I mean, that's basically it, man. I've been going hard with the comedy and the acting. I'm just
You
trying to
just had a show
get my
recently, right?
huh?
You just had a show recently, right?
Oh no. I just was doing the acting thing and promoting the film, going around traveling. I'm about to say I know you see all the things in the
Yeah, we can
background. Hold
see you
on.
now. Like
He's-
people is leaving the chat, like, because it's a little ratchet today. Like, but you know, I was trying to do a two guests at the same time type of thing. You know, but G left the chat. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. I'm trying
but
to
yeah,
put all this
man.
stuff together.
Yeah, we can hear you, but now you choppy, and we need that light on still.
Hold
Turn
on,
that
I'm
light
about to
back
step
on. The
inside
people
the building.
can't see you, bro. They need to see
No,
you.
I'm
Like,
on the block with it.
like we need light. Like we need light. You know,
Give me a second there, brother.
like we literally can't see you.
You know I'm dark
Like
choppy.
literally.
Yeah, can
You
you hear
out
me?
floating. Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you
you
still.
see I'm moving.
It's still
My
dark
bad,
as
man.
hell. Like we need light, good brother.
I'm
Are
walking
you in there?
inside now,
Yeah,
man.
we got some light on deck. Yes, finally. We got the light on deck. You know what I mean? So you said you did this movie. You got the drug dealer role. Who did you do the movie with?
It's a bunch of comedians out that I've been working with. Now I've been blessed to work with. Hold on, my bad. It's about to get dark real quick. I did the film with my man Bell G, Dom Dukes. I don't know if you're familiar with these guys. They very big in the Philly scene. They do
I need you to get
a
in the
lot of
camera. You having a hard time with this phone right now. Like,
it's because I'm traveling up to
put
the
on
light.
some lights, man.
I see. I'm about to walk into the light right now, good brother.
Yeah, give us some light, man. Give the people some light. And then, you know, have a seat. Sit down. I know you're just getting back from the gig, but it's
He
all
said,
good.
man,
Like,
here we go. I say, G, man, you left me stranded, G. I was trying to give him some more time, but I wanted to chime in so I could chat with him a
yeah, I
bit.
wanted G to come back on. I thought he was going to come back on. I don't know if his phone clipped or whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? There you go. We can see you.
Yeah.
That's what we
Oh
need.
man.
We need some light out here.
Hey man, my bad, man.
This is gonna be one
The
of my
comedy.
most ratchet episodes because it like you was
Hey, man.
driving, my other guests left. Like this ratchet Friday, like you know
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
people was
It's one of these days.
playing catch in his background. I seen people throwing footballs and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely left off.
Oh yeah.
So this is a ratchet Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them days. I had to cut the air
Hey,
on.
man,
I had cut it off, but then I
listen.
cut it back on because I got hot real quick with the spotlight on me. Just
You see my forehead shining, man. I'm catching up
yeah,
to you,
the
brother.
spotlight
But
was on me going crazy, so I had to, you know. But
yeah, man. The movie it come out.
so like I was. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was saying the movie premieres August the 7th at the movie Tavern. Down, I know. I believe you're probably familiar with it. Down on 69th Street, and it's the Upper Darby section. It's Philly, but it's like the edge of Philly. So it's the semi good part, you know, for the people who nervous going out in Philly. I don't like to go out in Philly either, but yeah, I mean, we find some good wholesome spots. It's gonna be a good time, you know. We pull the red carpet out, have everybody out. Like I was saying earlier, comedian Bell G, Dom Duke stated they like they main characters. Um, my bad, choking, trying to catch my breath. I got my man's. Oh man, I'm just trying to settle down. Hold on. Tata
Yeah,
Cherie, she in the film. She got a nice cameo. She hilarious, man.
that's what's up.
I got to work. Oh my bad. I don't want to give too much away though. Just make sure y'all tune in. I'm gonna send all the links. I'm gonna tag everything. But yeah, man, I don't know. I've just been working, bro. I've been blessed to get in. And what I was trying to, I don't know if we were talking about this on the last podcast, and I seen you and G talking about it. And shout out to Jamaican G too, because yeah, I did give him his first his radio interview, but G was very instrumental in me actually transitioning over to being a stand-up comedian. Like he wasn't the main reason, but he was one of them. Like we got to talking, and he's a very open guy. Like when you talk to him, you know what I mean, he's very warm and inviting. Despite what they say, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. He actually like pointed me in the right direction, helped me with a lot of stuff, and like he was saying, there is a difference. Now you know that I come from the world of rap, hip hop,
Right.
so people, a misconception is people just assume like, yeah, well, you used to just performing in front of large crowds. It's a difference, bro. Like he was saying, like you was asking him about bombing and all that, bro. It is a very, very different feel when you up there trying to tell jokes. A lot of rappers try to transition into because people are funny. They always try to like, I always wanted to be a comedian. It's not for everybody,
Right.
bro. Because once you bomb, it can make or break you. Like everything he told
Yeah.
you earlier was
I
true, bro.
believe that, but that's
That
why I said what I said about you. That's why I said what I said
Mhm.
about you, because you always put comedy in your bars anyway. Like you
Yeah,
always done it since I've known you, bro. Like from the very first time we had our first recording session when we was in the Lions, then you was spitting bars going hard, and the bars was crazy. But you had
yeah,
them punchlines that had people like, and you know what I'm saying? So it was only right for you to transition that way, and it come out the way it did, and it transcended the way it did. So
it took a
the
lot,
first
bro. It
time
took
I
a lot. It
actually
was
seen Jamaican G was on a skit y'all did together, and then I
okay.
started following him from there.
Yeah, I
So
don't know if we.
um
I don't know if we actually have a joint like together. Together, I did some
it,
behind the scenes with like
yeah,
I
it was
filmed
like
some
y'all was
joints
in
with him.
something together, but it was like when I
Hmm.
seen y'all together, I started following him, and I started seeing his
Yeah,
skits. And then I seen your skits because that's how I knew you was getting into the stand up
yeah.
through the
Because that,
transition of
like
the
he was
people who
saying,
was
that's kind of
around. You know what I'm saying?
that's kind of like the way he described his path to becoming a stand up. It was sort of mine as well, except for adding the radio stuff. The rapping and the
Right,
radio stuff. My bad, I'm dropping the phone. Uh, I started doing radio with my man On Air with Sir. Like I was saying last time I was on here, I did radio with On Air with Sir, and that actually I got to meet my guy Chris Cotton. Chris Cotton he was a very famous comedian in Philly. He did a lot of work here, and he helped a lot of people, like a lot of local comics. We all like it's certain spots comedians meet up at, and it's different. I don't know how to describe. It's like when you go down Center City. I guess that's the easiest. Since you're from Philly, that like there's different parts of the city and there's different genres. So when you
right,
go down Center City, you gotta act a certain way accordingly. You gotta be. It's a melting pot. You know what I mean?
right.
So he ran one of the comedy, the open mics down there, and he always tell me when we was on the radio together, like, "Yo, man, come on in, man, join." He was like, "I'm gonna help you because he's like, I tell jokes on my radio show." So he like, "Yo, man, you need to come on down." Da, da, da. So then I had G on my show, and he was saying the same thing, like, "Yo, man, you need to, you funny, man, you need to get into it, and just take, the whole thing is you got to take the leap." And that's the first thing Chris Cotton told me. He was like, "Yo, don't worry about anything. Just worry about being funny. The first thing you got to do is just get out there. That's the first thing. Get out there because a lot of people can't." That's what I was saying. Like, even though we were rappers and, we're used to crowds, sort of, it's a different feel when you up there, but it does help that you're used to being in front of strangers, like coming
Right.
from a hip hop background and performing all the time. But then when you don't when a joke doesn't land, it does feel
Yeah.
soul crushing, bro. Like everything G was
Yeah.
saying it was spot on, bro. Like, cause you'll work on a joke, like you'll write it, and you in your hand, you like, this doing my kill. Woo.
You know what's
And
crazy? I think back to
like,
all the times we was in the studio. I think back to all the
mhm.
times when we all used to be in the studio, and I used to hear Dub and Blaze say to us, "Yo, y'all need to be like doing stand up somewhere," because me and you was the one big all the
Just
time,
big,
like the
having a ball, man.
whole time, like. So to see, like I said earlier, to see you transition and transcend from rapper, the radio personality, the comedian,
Mhm.
man, listen, I commend you for that because that's a lot,
Appreciate you,
man,
dog.
and it takes a lot to still be
Yeah.
consistent. And even with taking breaks, like I said earlier, even with taking breaks don't mean that you give up. It just means you try to figure it out to try to find your way in the lane the way that you want to
Well,
do it. You know what I'm saying?
basically, like, and kind of to piggyback off of what G was saying, you do want to stay consistent, but sometimes life just comes at you and you have to take breaks.
Right.
You know what I
Life
mean?
be
It's
lifing.
just other
Life be
stuff going
lifing.
on. Yeah, it's just like tonight. Like you see, I'm coming home from work. I'm trying to catch you before the hour's up. You know what I mean? It's like I still had to go to work today. It's like even
Yeah.
though I just did a film festival, like I got paid. You know, what I mean? I should have called out. Like you get paid before you clock in, and you like I don't even.
Yeah.
You paid me first. I don't need to go in. Like it's hard to stay consistent when life is life, but you got to at some a little bit. My advice to other people is just keep a pinky toe in it. Don't never
Yeah.
just leave all the way. You know what I mean? Still write your jokes, still write new material, still interact because sometimes just the association can come. You know what I mean? Can come through. Like as far as the movie with the mistransaction movie, I was at an event with my guys. My guy Delgo. Oh man, I've been drinking and I've been driving. I'm trying to remember everybody's names. Those are my guys, so I'm so sorry, y'all. But it's like I was at the event, roast to get smoked event, and it's a battle. It's a comedy battle competition. It's no roasting comedy. You mean? I know y'all probably
Yeah.
all just watched the Comedy Central roast and the Netflix roast. It's an event like that, sort of, but it's like it's more in your face. My man. So basically, I'm out there networking. I meet the director of the film. We get to, chopping it up. Next thing I know, I got a role for you. Oh, now I'm in a movie. Like, so that's what I'm saying. And at the time when that happened, I wasn't necessarily 100% in on acting and doing comedy, but I still kept a pinky to win. Man, you gotta stay in the mix. Plus, it's just good
Yeah.
for you, like mentally. Like mentally, you want to be in that right crowd. You don't want to get sucked in to the norm of what you came up on. I don't know. I'm not sure your audience, but somebody somewhere is going to relate to that statement. It's like if you're trying to
Absolutely.
progress into something, to the next level of your career as far as entertainment, you got to kind of disassociate yourself from the disattach from the old, stuff. Even though you want to bring people with you, still it's like so.
Yo,
That's
that's
what I'm
what's
trying to say.
something
It's
I
like,
was talking about on I think the pre 2 episodes ago. Everybody can't go with you. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
had to learn that as well. That's something that I really realize now. Everybody that I thought I was gonna make a part of what I'm doing right now, I couldn't do that because certain
hmm
views don't align the way that my views are. And that's
hmm
okay. That don't mean that I don't love you. That don't mean I don't rock with you. It just mean that my views and where I'm trying to take myself in this show, it just don't align. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta,
I
it
understand that.
changed,
You
and
know what I'm
you
saying?
gotta
I
upgrade
understand
to
that
the professional
wholeheartedly.
level.
And because I stay prayed up and I think about those things constantly, I don't even get upset that I can't take them people. I used to be upset, like, oh, it ain't this way, it ain't that way. But they might take offense to that because you feel that way.
What's upsetting is the folks that don't want to acknowledge your change. That's the annoying part. And when people see you growing and they don't want to support it because they go, oh, well, you was doing this,
yeah,
this
they
and
don't
that.
like the
yeah,
growth. They don't like the person that you becoming. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that, man. I'm getting a lot of that because I've changed. I don't sound the same. I'm not talking the way I used to. And it's for good reason, you know, because elevation, you shouldn't be the same if you try and elevate. That's what it's all about, for real, for real. You know, like I'm getting all types of phone calls. Like I got some stuff brewing, and I ain't gonna tell people what I got brewing. I already told the people I'm trying to get every major city. But it's some other stuff that I just ain't tell y'all yet. I'm just gonna show y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
if I ain't told
it's
you yet,
supposed to be.
Let me just throw it in there. If I ain't tell you yet, I'm proud of you, man.
Hey man, listen, I'm proud of you, like, and I appreciate you.
I know you proud
And
of
not
me.
only because we cousins, because we was family before family, but not only because we family, but like I genuinely love you, bro. Like real rap, like we've been friends for damn near almost 30 years, damn near. You can damn near say that it's 25, so it's 5 away. You know what I'm saying? And that's a long time, bro. So, yeah, man, I appreciate that. So before we get off this, John, because we got like 4 minutes, anything you want to tell the people before we get off?
Losing signal and all that. No, man, just the same old stuff, man. I just want everybody to stay tuned. Make sure y'all follow me, MaxxMadness215, on all platforms. You never know. I pop in and out.
Join
like
this group too, y'all. His group like Spice Gang. We get it lit that, John.
Yeah, we say all types of stuff. I'm not going to be as censored as I am right now in those groups. So you're going to see a whole different side of me. I want y'all to make sure y'all shout out to my man Jamaican G. Make sure y'all follow all his stuff. Go back and watch all the old.
We gonna have Jamaican G on the deep side of the pot too. We gonna get deep with it the next time he on. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't do the whole joint. He had things he had to do. It was Friday night. You know how that go.
No, G is a busy man, bro. I'm about to say he
busy.
try to be humble. He try to be humble when he talk about the stuff he into. He don't like to share everything. Bro working, man. Bro working. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's a good thing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like to stay around people that's inspiring and that's active. That's what I'm saying. Me and you, I'm gonna try to link up with you and get some more stuff done, aside from just the radio stuff. And plus, since I'm not doing radio now, I got a lot of people I want to send your way to, bro. And I've been telling them about your show. I need to get the ball rolling on that and start telling you about all of them.
Just send them my number. You know me personally, so you can give them my actual number. You know what I'm saying? And just tell them to shoot me a text first. Don't call me first. Shoot me a text first. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we gonna leave it like that, y'all. There's another episode in the books. Episode 21. Max Madness, stay on this Jones when I get on. Stay on, because we gonna chop it up. But to the people watching, thank you for watching. Enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. Stay blessed and always be positive. It's your boy Tigmatic, and we out this joint. You dig?